Good morning, Chef. How are you?
Morning, I'm well, thank you.
It's been a week since we've last spoken. There's been a lot of quarantining since then. How have you spent your time?
Yeah, I'm still going in, and we actually, I've never been more thankful to have athletes from abroad ever. We're still feeding a few people, and they're grateful to see my face, and I'm grateful to see theirs. So.
Chef, I was over at City Cafe earlier this week picking up a curbside meal to go, and somebody that was waiting while we were waiting on the food was talking about the munchies segment on how much they enjoyed it and listening to something other than sports that kind of had a tie into sports. It got me thinking about all the chefs that you know in town, not only in this town but around the country, around the world, who are going through this just like everybody else is. But do you have any stories from chefs on the front line that are going through this COVID-19 awareness or away from the restaurant and the kitchen?
You know, honestly, it's I've had chefs from all over the damn country. Excuse me.
No, that's all good.
Contact me and ask me if there's any way they can help. If there's anything that's going on. I've got buddies in Seattle that are out of work. I've got buddies in Kansas City and Des Moines that are out of work. And they're all active. You know, they want to be active and be a part of helping, but you know, it's impacting everybody. And another reason I'm grateful to be working for LSU and be a part of the athletic department, and be a part of feeding kids. And you know, it's a tough time right now, but we're all keeping our spirits up. Everybody's in good mood. You know, nobody's freaking out or anything. They just want to keep busy and want to cook food and be a part of it.
All right. Sorry, Chef. Continue.
No, go ahead. I think the only guy that's aggravated right now more than anybody is my dog. He's starting to look at me weird for being home so early in the afternoon. So,
does he get scraps? Does your dog eat better than a normal dog, or do you keep it strictly
he's
a dog
pretty
food?
good. Yeah. You know, I feed my dog pumpkin.
Talking to Executive Chef for LSU Athletics, Michael Johnson. Chef, we got a lot of questions from the huddle in here, and one of them is #munchies. Where does the chef fall on modifications on traditional meals? Think like Disney's healthy gumbo. Does it still qualify a gumbo? Are modifications fair game, or should they come with an asterisk?
You know, I got to tell you, I've met 1,000 people who make gumbo, and everybody thinks theirs is the best. So I dare not dip into that too deeply, to be honest with you. I know that you know, Coach likes his gumbo with hard-boiled eggs in it, and it's something that I've taken on to my tradition myself. That even my brother has taken on it. Hard-boiled eggs and gumbo. So, you know, if you think about when you make chicken and sausage gumbo, you use the whole chicken and even the eggs, and it's pretty interesting. And
I mean,
something I've adopted myself.
Bro, you let those eggs soak like day 3.
They're the best.
Those boiled eggs in that gumbo. Oh,
My grandfather puts hard-boiled eggs in his spaghetti and meatballs.
I can see that. I mean, look, you know what? I'm just an egg guy. I like eggs on my burger. I like eggs on pretty much anything in the world.
Chef, I got a personal one for you since you just brought that up about O's gumbo. How do you make his personal request meal every day? I mean, does he call down and say, this is what I want for lunch, or does he eat the buffet?
Yeah, he's been in there every day so far. He's keeping busy and running, and yeah, we absolutely feed Coach every day. He's a part of it. He believes in it. He's the soul and the spirit behind it. So whatever he wants, we make sure he gets fed.
One of the questions from the huddle: what is the chef's favorite junk food and junk drink?
Junk food. You know, I'm a potato chip kind of guy. We talked about the sour cream and onion last week, and that's a weakness of mine. My junk drink is probably going to be bourbon, though.
Chef, #munchies inside the huddle. Is breakfast really the most important meal of the day? If yes, why?
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, getting a good start and getting vitamins in you and getting the nutrients that you need in the day to get you established is definitely necessary. I think that we've been preaching that to the athletes that are still coming through, is make sure that you stay healthy and stay fed. Keeping your immune system up. So absolutely.
Do you have certain foods that would give you energy? Like earlier, I'm up at 4:15. The first thing I do is eat, and the first thing I eat is like an English muffin with peanut butter and banana. It kind of gives me energy to get here. Is there anything that you would recommend for somebody that rises that early in the morning to kind of get them energy through?
Maybe you should drink coffee for the first time in your life, Jordy.
Ain't doing it.
Yeah, well, warm liquids are good for the throat. Keeps things abide. But I think you said it there with the bananas. Fresh fruit gets you started real easily, and making sure that you're day to day. The best thing is to adjust colors so that you're getting a variety of different types of nutrients in you. So.
I don't know where Rivers was hiding that banana, but she just popped one up out of nowhere as soon as you said that. I'm impressed.
Speaking of Rivers, hashtag munchies, what would you cook for an expecting mother who is due in mid-May?
Oh, goodness, anything that she asked for, to be honest with you.
That's the correct answer, Chef.
It is.
Okay, as we're on breakfast, somebody wants to know pancakes or waffles for you, Chef?
Waffles, absolutely. Chicken and
Wow.
waffles if I had my pick.
Ooh, do you make your own chicken and waffles? Little fried chicken? What's
When I worked in Seattle, I had this lady that made some of the best Belgian style waffles ever, and they have these little sugar granules in it that you can kind of taste when you bit into it. Best waffles ever.
So I got a dumb question because I've been as a father now for a couple years. I've been practicing my from scratch pancakes, trying to really nail those down. But here's the deal: is there if I have pancake batter, right, that I've made, is the only difference between that and a waffle me putting it in a waffle maker?
Yeah, it really is kind of. I mean, the density of it changes a little bit. Yeah.
I will say I do love filling. When I was a little kid, I used to love filling
really
all the little
is.
squares with the syrup. So that question actually makes no sense. Pancakes or waffles? It's a pointless question.
The preface of dumb question played out just perfectly.
Yes.
Hashtag munchies. Does a chef ever use a microwave? If so, for what?
I was just having this conversation with somebody the other day. This guy came into a restaurant when I worked there, and he asked for a well-done steak, and I grilled the steak well done, and he sent it back and said it was dry. And this microwave that we had, it was 2,750 watts. And so he asked for his steak to be well done, and I popped it in the microwave and hit it for about a minute and sent it out. And that sucker sent us a tip back and said it was the best steak he's ever had in his life.
Oh, what an idiot! That's why you should never order your steaks well done. Okay, speaking of bad steak decisions, then this comes from a user in the huddle. If ketchup is wrong on a steak, why is A1 allowed?
No. Ketchup does not belong on a steak. You need to taste the beef, buddy. Yeah.
and then, so what are your same? I'm assuming some this way. Do same thing on A1? Like nothing. I want nothing but salt, pepper, maybe a little butter on my steak.
Salt and pepper. Salt, pepper, and butter sounds fine to me. Yeah, absolutely. Just pure.
How many pounds of bacon do you make for the breakfast buffet at LSU?
We use a lot of pork. Yeah, for myself included. If I had to put a guesstimate on it, I don't know, daily probably 25 or 30 pounds of bacon at least. I mean, that's probably on the light side if I think about it. We serve a lot of bacon.
So during this time, since you're not serving as many student athletes, this could be a dumb question too. Do you cut significant the amount that you're ordering, or do you just stockpile right now?
No, unfortunately, we have, we want to keep as many people and their livelihoods live as we can, but we've had to stop ordering because we had food in surplus, and when you're feeding 800 people a day and you go down to 40 a day, it impacts. And so we've dialed back. We haven't had an order since Monday this week, but we will get another order next week, and the guys who I'm ordering from are very grateful for it. We're grateful for them to continue serving us. So it's an interesting time.
We love this segment. The public loves this segment. We love the fun of it, going back and forth with you. But is there any serious message that our listeners need to know about food in this time, just being that they're home, and any message from you during this time while everybody's kind of away from work?
I think that staying home is important, but also making sure that you're eating healthy is important. Maintaining your immune system is important, and that's one thing that I've been focused on because I'm going to and fro to work, and I'm around 20 plus people a day. I mean, it sounds weird to say, but when it comes right down to it, you start thinking about it. Maintaining your immune system is absolutely necessary. So make sure that you're keeping fresh food and eating healthy is absolute.
Executive Chef for LSU Athletics, answering your questions every Thursday and feeding you knowledge on the food and nutrition that he's serving up every week. We appreciate it. We'll talk to you next Thursday.
You too, guys. Thank you.